top of the morning, top of the morning. Today I got a brand new video for y'all, man. Today I got 10 steps to build unshakable confidence. We all know how important confidence is, alright? Before I do that though, make sure y'all check out my other channel, Wolf and Pooch. And then at the end of the video, if I help you out in any type of way, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button, alright? So let's hop into this G thing. The first step to build unshakable confidence is you gotta master the inner voice. We all know that inner voice that tells us we ain't this, we ain't shit, we ain't that, we can't do this, right? You gotta destroy that inner critic. You have to. Confidence starts with self-talk. You gotta start talking to yourself with respect. Talk to yourself like you respect yourself. Because you got to respect yourself before anybody else can respect you. Because how you talk to yourself on the inside, that is going to show itself on the outside. So you got to start with positive self-talk. Believe in you. Number two, own your flaws ruthlessly, right? Confidence isn't about pretending to be perfect. Nah. Confidence is saying, I know I'm not perfect, but I still win regardless. That's confidence, okay? See, when you stop hiding your flaws, then no one else can use them against you. It's why Eminem became one of the greatest rappers of ever, of all time, right? Just think about if you ever heard an Eminem song, for all my Eminem fans out there, he's always talking about his own flaws, right? He's always saying how he's this, he's that, just because if he does it, it holds no impact if somebody else was to come at him because he already exposed himself. So own your flaws and can't nobody own you. Number three, master a skill. Confidence without skill is delusion, my guy. But confidence with skill, that's dangerous. That's why you gotta pick a lane, whatever it is you're interested in, whatever it is you're passionate about, right? Pick a lane, master it, and when you master it, people gonna trust what you own, right? Because they know, okay, shit, he the master at this, so I'm gonna follow what he say. I know what he say is right, or I know what he doing is right. That's why you gotta master something. Number four, control your own emotions, right? Control your emotions and you control the room. Control your emotions, you control the room, right? Because being calm is intimidating to people, right? Being silent is powerful because people don't know what you up to. They don't know your next move. They don't know what you thinking. So they get curious and they're like, ooh, okay, you feel me? What he got going on? Why he so quiet? And when you don't react emotionally, people start reacting to you. Because a lot of times people want to get your emotions riled up. They want to affect you, especially if you're a peaceful person, you're calm, you're relaxed. No, they want to disturb that peace. Misery loves company. So if you're able to control your emotions, yeah, you're going to affect everything. Everything will revolve around you. You become the sun, right? Number five, make bold eye contact always. And I'm not talking about staring to intimidate somebody. Nah, you're displaying when you make that bold eye contact that I hold value, right? I know who I am. It's an honor to meet me, right? That's what you're that's what you're giving off. See, eyes that don't flinch equals confidence that cannot crack. Remember that. Number six, speak less, say more. Think James Bond. For my James Bond fans out there, he would say few words in a calm tone, but it'd be highly impactful, right? Bond, James Bond. You feel me? Shit like that. And then all of a sudden, they knew what that meant. They know. You feel me? He had the swag with that. But see, when you talk with purpose, it hits home harder than if you just talking, trying to fill space. Like people ain't gonna, your words not gonna hold value. Then if you only talk when you got something meaningful to say, and you keep it short and brief and to the point, people gonna open their ears every time you open your mouth if you do that. Number seven, stop seeking approval. Right? Stop seeking approval. Needing validation makes you weak. right? You have to realize that dangerously, being dangerously confident, right? It comes from knowing that you're enough regardless if there's anybody clapping for you. I always say, sometimes you got to be the guy making the plays on the field and your biggest cheerleader at the same time, right? You got to make the plays and you got to be the one clapping in the stands for yourself. Who cares if somebody else ain't clapping? They'll clap eventually. But until then, you clap for yourself, all right? Number 8, stack small wins daily. Get 1% better daily, right? This means you got to realize confidence is built like a muscle, right? And the more you do daily reps of discipline, daily reps of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, daily reps of risk taking, that's going to take you farther. That's going to build that confidence muscle that you need. You feel me? And when you do the hard things and you do them often, they become easier. When you do the hard things and you do them often, they become easier. And then they take you further. So that's why don't run from hard situations. Don't run from difficult tasks that you don't want to do, because in the end, it's better for you. It's gonna be better for you in the long run. All right. Last but not least, oh no, number 9. I'm sorry. Stand on your values. Right. Know what your values are and stand on them with unapologetic conviction. Right. That's gonna be a magnet to people. When you know what your values are and you stand and you're grounded in them. When that happens, that means nobody's opinion can affect you, right? Nobody's opinion can shake you out of your values and where you belong. That's why you gotta stay grounded in your values. What do you stand for? For one, you gotta know what you stand for, right? And then it makes it easier to stand 10 toes down. Last but not least, stay mysterious. I always talk about this, right? I talk about this in dating, but even in not when it's not about dating, you want to stay mysterious. Don't overshare. Don't over explain, right? Let people wonder. Let people wonder. They don't need to know your next move. They don't need to know what's coming next. You gonna show them what's coming next with your actions. So let them wonder. You feel me? Confidence mixed with mystery equals irresistible power, right? Because again, when people don't know something, that really gets them in their head. That really gets them going, right? That really makes them curious. Even if you was to have an enemy of some sort, if your enemy didn't see you coming, they didn't know which way you coming, they're gonna be all in their head overthinking. Oh, is he gonna do this? Is he gonna do that? Right? Imagine in sports, you playing 1-on-1. In basketball, you could go left, you could go right. They don't know if you're gonna hit the hezzy. They don't know if you're gonna hit the step back 3. They don't know if you're gonna take it to the lane, slam it. So they all over the place. And that's how you gotta be in life, right? Never show your cards. Stay mysterious. That's it, y'all, man. Y'all made it this far. I'm gonna try to type unshakable confidence, because that's what we building as men, right? Confidence gotta be through the roof, especially in this world, right? So, and there it is there. Hey, hit that like button if I gave you any game. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get this in the algorithm so we can help our other fellas. And until the next time, you already know what it is, man. It's lit.